What's up, everyone? It's your boy Infrared. Welcome to the Scout Reports. Today I'm bringing you a live reaction to Boku no Hero Academia, Chapter 118. Bakugou versus Deku Round 2 is upon us, as we saw last chapter, as Bakugou is ready to throw them hands at Deku because he feels, why did you get chosen by All Might? Why do you have the right to be a successor of the greatest hero after everything that I put in? This is a battle I said last week in my review that I feel Bakugou needs to win this battle. Not only for the story standpoint, but also from the point that, we've seen Deku win before, and this mangaka, he is very good at changing things up. He's very good at keeping things fresh and interesting, and it will be very predictable for Deku to beat him again. Plus, one thing that I keep hearing, and I can understand it, is that this is being compared to Naruto and Sasuke. No, these two are not the same. They're not the same at all. Deku is not Naruto, and Bakugou is not Sasuke. He is not on a path to darkness. He is just strong about what he believes, and he doesn't want to be second by anybody else. If he was going down the path that Sasuke was going, then he would have gave in to the villains. I mean, think about it. But he didn't. He stayed that hero. He even vowed to say, I'll kick all your asses myself if I could. So, I don't know. I mean, I know it's not going to rest, but it does irk me a little bit for this to keep getting compared to Naruto and Sasuke. I think this is on a league of its own because the mangaka does so well with making this series his own, molding it to itself. But without further ado, I cannot wait for this chapter. So let's get down to it and see what's going to happen. I'm conflicted. It feels like two of my sons are fighting right now, and I'm just kind of looking like who's going to win. But at the same time, you feel that you have to do something about it. And maybe that's how All Might feels too, but we'll just see how that goes. So let's go ahead and get on with the chapter. Chapter 118, A Meaningless Fight. That's an interesting title. 2 A1 students confirmed at ground after beta curfew. A class, homeroom teacher, Eraserhead. Extension B. Yo, Eraserhead. The robot is watching. 2 of your students are at ground beta. Negligent supervision. Are you serious? Alright, you guys are a couple of pages of fan art. So, Eraserhead is at the crib chilling on a computer. He gets this alert that 2 kids are fighting. He just looks like he does not want to be bothered. What in the world could they be? Alright, looks like he's seen somebody. Looks like somebody's blocking his way. I wonder who that can be. That has to be All Might. That's probably All Might saying, let them fight it out. These two need to get this out of their system. I'm guessing that's who that is here. Oh, and look at the faces of these two. That is a beastly picture. That's going to be a thumbnail right there on page 5. Definitely. And you just got the smoke between these two as the battle's underway. Then does that mean my aspirations were wrong the whole time? Wait a minute. Do we really have to fight? Oh, Bakugou charging up. It doesn't mean your aspirations are wrong. No one is saying that. Boom! He is not trying to hear it. I said wait. Wait up, Kachan. Even though I always gave you shit as you trailed. Are you okay? Even though no matter how many times I beat on you, you would still fucking tag along behind me. Don't run away! Fight me! Oh, Bakugou is pissed. Going all the way back to the childhood with the resentment of these two. Even though we admired the same person. Yo, look at them both with the All Might card. Let me tell you something. Self-confidence is an extremely important thing. You have the power fitting of a hero, no doubt about it. I understand. It's because young Midoriya's sudden growth, isn't it? But someone at level 1 and someone at level 50 can't possibly grow at the same time, right? Shades back to remember when they had to fight All Might when the heroes had to be villains. Man, I really wish I was covering this series back then. I am terribly sorry for making you guys wait so long for this. I really have been doing the injustice by not covering this the whole time because that was a big moment in the series. And now we're just seeing Bakugou going back to all the things that he learned. Why? Oh, Deku with the grab and get this kick. Bakugou is not playing with him. Okay. Nice Deku with the kick out. Using those legs now. Why? He really doesn't want to fight Bakugou at this point. Are you alright? You don't fucking worry about me. Get your hand out of my way. Fight me. What the hell is your problem? Why? Why? How did I end up chasing the back of a shithead who's always trailing behind me? A shitty small fry like you getting stronger and being recognized by All Might, even though I was stronger too. So why? Why did I become the reason for All Might's end? Yo. My son, man. My son Bakugou. This development, man. This is hitting me right here because this has been touched on before. Bakugou feels responsible for All Might being in the state that he's in right now because if the heroes didn't have to step in, if they didn't have to come to rescue him, then maybe All Might would have lived a little bit longer. Maybe he wouldn't have had to fight all for one right there. You know, Horikoshi. I said in my review last week too, Horikoshi is in my top 3 mangaka of all time, along with Ichiro Oda and Yoshihiro Togashi. This guy's greatness. Look at this fire he is putting out in this series. 118 chapters strong. Man. Let's get to this next page, man. This is great. And that look on Deku, he's just shocked. It's like he never knew that that Bakugou felt this way. And he says right here, if I had been stronger, if I hadn't been kidnapped by the villains, then none of that would have ever happened. All Might was trying to keep it a secret. He couldn't tell anybody. Even though I tried not to think about it, the slightest accident would make it all come flooded out. I have no idea what I should do. My son, man. Bakugou is like my son. I mean, I just feel like I'm watching a kid go through some pain right now. He's been carrying his burden this whole time. Even more than I was. All this time. He was troubled by it. It was on his mind the whole time. And this has been eating Bakugou apart because All Might had to retire. All Might is powerless. And it's all because he went out there to get Bakugou back. Man. And the fact that Bakugou is being eaten alive by this sets him apart from so many characters. You don't see this happen to anybody besides like the main character in anime. To see, for all intents and purposes, to see a secondary character or the second main character getting this type of growth, getting this type of development. We didn't even see this like with Vegeta and Dragon Ball until like Super. To see Bakugou getting this growth, man. I love this series. I really do. Do we really have to fight? This fight might very well be a meaningless one. And it may not matter who wins or loses. But I know in this moment that I have to do it. Smash! Oh, he gave him the kick right on top of the head. Damn, Bakugou just no-sold it too. He's back up like nothing. Alright then. I wanted to see if shoot style will work against you anyway. Because right now, the only person who can receive Kachan's feelings is me. If you want to go, then there's no holding back. Oh, look at Deku's ready. He is ready to go. Let's go. embracing those feelings head on. No, don't end it like this. No. It's on now. It's on. Bakugou was already ready to go. Deku not holding back anymore. He's like, even he's saying the same thing that I did. That Bakugou needs this fight. It's the only way that this is going to go through. But I cannot commend the growth that we're getting from Bakugou altogether. For him to have that resentment, he feels completely responsible for what happened to All Might against All for One. And for him to have that weight on his shoulders, that shows the pure heart of the hero. Get the Sasuke comparisons out of here. This guy is not Sasuke. Sasuke became almost a crusty who didn't give a shit about anybody but Itachi and himself. Bakugou cares about All Might. Because if he didn't, it wouldn't be eating him alive to see his favorite hero in the position that he's in. And for Deku to realize that, to see these two just growing together, and it feels like the gap is so much further between them because, like I said, Bakugou is the better fighter, no doubt. But Deku has the power of All for One on his side. He has that determination, and the kid is smart. He has Batman-type prep time, so it's not going to be an easy fight no matter how good Bakugou is, or Deku is in this matter. It's not going to be a fight for either one of them, but the fact that this is a fight about pride, this is a fight about resentment, this is a fight about regret, and this is a fight to see who is truly the best. And like I was saying in the chapter, I think that's All Might who stopped Eraserhead from interfering, because I think All Might feels that this fight has to happen too. One of these two have to come out on top to determine who's the clear victor. I can kind of see All Might doing that. I can kind of let them say, you know what, let them fight this out because this has to be done. These kids need to get this off their chest. So another phenomenal chapter of Boku no Hero Academia, guys. Thank you for joining me for this live reaction. If you like this video, go ahead and drop it a like. If you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as there's not a shortage of content for you guys to indulge on this channel. And speaking of content, be sure to check out my introduction video, as I will be participating in the 12 Days of Anime along with many others among the anime community. So the introduction video is there. That'll be kicking off December 14th, and it will be a video every day on the 12 days leading up to Christmas. And I cannot wait to bring you guys my favorite moments and all things anime related for 2016. So I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, guys. As I always say, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you chose to listen to me. I really appreciate that, so thanks for stopping by. On that note, it's your boy Infrared signing out. See you soon.